Good evening, SomeGuyDude here, and welcome to Kholat. First of all, you may notice the green screen has made a triumphant return, so, hey, I got a setup working finally, so that, hey, there's gonna be more of this coming in the future. I know it's another horror game, but this one's a little more pro than a lot of the ones you've seen recently. It's got a big team behind it. There were a lot of really good reviews for it. I saw a bunch of other Let's Players were going for it, apparently, and they said it was amazing. Haven't watched the videos because I didn't want to spoil it. The game was gifted to me by my buddy Akkarri, so I figured I gotta give it a shot, right? Yes, it does say continue. I did fire the game up already to sort of play with it, make sure it worked, and I'm glad I did because I actually had to change my recording software. Long explanation. I'll get into it in a vlog at some point. Let's just get started. This game is really something different. It's based on a true story out of Russia that the opening cinematic will explain, and here we go. I'll take a back seat while this is going on.
56 years ago, Russia, the northern Ural Mountains. A group of 9 students of the Ural Polytechnic Institute embarked upon a difficult winter expedition to reach the Otorten mountain. Their journey seemed to progress according to plan. However, on the 7th day of their trip, the weather conditions worsened. They lost their orientation and were forced to set up a camp on the slope of the mountain called Kholat.
Hey, there's your title, right? Clever.
It was their last stop. 3 weeks later in Yekaterinburg, when their families received no word of their success, the first rescue expeditions were sent. On February 25th, 1959, an abandoned encampment was found. The tent was torn down and covered with snow, with all the group's belongings left inside.
This is 100% true, by the way.
Examination revealed it was cut from inside out.
Not the whole game, but like
footprints indicated
this
the
intro
crew had
cinematic
fled
is
the tent.
true.
They were barefooted. This suggests a frantic escape, characteristic of people scared out of their wits.
Oh, and there's also Sean Bean narrating,
to a forested area down the slope.
More proof that this is a little
improvised fireplace.
A cut above.
2 bodies. They were lying in but their underwear, with cuts and scratches to their limbs, suggesting they had tried to climb the tree in panic. What could terrify them so much?
I don't even know.
The next 3 bodies were found scattered a few hundred meters from the first discovery. One of them had suffered a fractured skull, this despite no evidence of a struggle. It took the spring thaw 2 months later to enable the rescue team to find the rest of the victims. The last 4 skiers were found buried in a thick layer of ice and snow. Their autopsies led to even more bizarre findings.
Still true.
All of the bodies had severe internal injuries caused by an undetermined force, similar to that of a serious car accident. No external damage nor bruises were visible, besides a tongue ripped from one victim's mouth and a strange orange skin color. Much speculation arose from these puzzling events. Such theories included attack from the local tribesmen, from an avalanche, or animals. Each theory, however, only served to create more questions.
I love this. I love that this
behind this tragic course of events remains unexplained to this day. What really happened? Maybe the answer still waits to be discovered, deep under the snow.
Like, you can't say that wasn't awesome, especially for, alright, now the actual game starts. Act 1. The game is divided into acts. I don't really know how many, because I kind of avoided, like I said, I didn't watch any of the other videos, because I didn't want anything to get spoiled. So, alright. Let's get a roll on here. Now, I've heard that this game is like a combination of The Vanishing of Ethan Carter or Dear Esther, kind of that walking simulator idea, and Amnesia. And really, that's all you need to say, and I'm on board, because, I play a lot of horror games, and I'm really sorry, don't know where I'm going. And I'm really sorry if, try this over here, and I'm really sorry if you guys are, like, getting burnt out on them. In fact, I've been asked if I get burned out on horror games, and I really don't. Because I just love the genre. I love even not great horror games. I just love horror games. But I'm always sort of on the hunt for the perfect horror game, or the perfect horror experience. You know, I like horror movies and scary heavy metal and stuff like that. And whenever I saw this one, this was actually kicking around on Game Jolt ages ago. Goodness, good God, it's pretty. Like, just beautiful. Ah, I mean, look at this. For a game that's not made by like a AAA studio with cross releases on consoles, this was like $20. You don't see this very often. I was just gonna go back. Now, if it is a walking simulator Ethan Carter style, I don't know how much straight up exploration I'm supposed to do, but I'm gonna take a gamble and just start going this way. You know, so I play a lot of horror games. In fact, I play more than I actually record. And the thing is, I'm not difficult to scare. I'm actually really easy to scare. You put me in a dark room, you give me some spooky something or other, have some scary noises going on. Can't jump. I will be scared. It's just not that hard. And so, but seeing a game that does things a little better, a little more to them, that's special to me. That's really something. And for a game to have like a full intro cinematic and like a narrative, I mean, left path, you know, that's more than you see very often. Now, I don't mean that to insult games that do it. Alright, it's back to the train tracks? Alright. I don't know. You know, I don't mean to, like, insult games that do it the more standard way. Oh, music's getting creepy. You know, I mean, I love Dungeon Nightmares. I love Five Nights at Freddy's. I love games like that. But to get one that's got, like, horror doesn't get a lot of support and a lot of big budget work, because, I mean, you got shit like The Evil Within. Oh, goody. So that's why I'm really excited for this one. And if it is very Ethan Carter-y, we may have some problems, because my navigational skills are very well known. Or I should say the lack thereof. So, I don't know what, Alright, so far we're not doing too bad here. So that's... Alright. It's very atmospheric, I like that a lot. I love the soundtrack to this. I said it before and I'll say... Oh, hello. Is this gonna take me anywhere useful? No, back to the... That's gotta be... that has to be where I'm supposed to go. I mean, goddamn, look at the trees. You know, to see horror get an actual budget and production, and for fuck's sake... Am I? Are you? Wait, who am I? Who's the... Alright, I don't know who the narrator is in relation to the player, but whatever. You know, for, like, to get an actual voice actor and a story and everything like that. And, like I said, this... If you're familiar with the Dyatlov Pass incident, which is what this is based off of, as the intro said... We got us a cave. Then you may have heard, like, you know, read on about, like, what the reality was, sort of how much of the story was blown up to be extra mysterious and things like that, and... Whoa! Alright. Whoa, hello.
In the end, the only thing I saw was a flash. An insufferable burning light.
Oh, I'm still controlling it. Still controlling it.
My body.
Oh, the pain. Oh, the pain of it all.
After a while, I was nobody.
Nothing. That's depressing.
Went out and I vanished into overwhelming darkness.
Oh yes, this is quite...
The end with delight.
Yeah, look at this overwhelming darkness here. I'm almost starting to feel like this game was a direct response to all the criticism that horror games had been getting lately. They said, alright pal, you guys are complaining that horror games are all super dark and corridors, well guess what? Bright fucking white and you're outside. It is very... Alright, unless I'm crazy, I'm actually noticing that as I approach certain landmarks, it sort of flashes away. Oh, look at me, I got footprints, I got footy prints. Damn, this game's pretty. Alright, there has to be somewhere. There has to be somewhere. But, oh, tent. But like I was saying, you know, the actual reality of the whole Dyatlov Pass incident aside, you know, it makes for a very cool premise for a game, and I'm glad someone did it. It's like a creepypasta more than that. Oh, press E. Don't mind if I do. I'm just gonna take a nap here in the tent.
I am right behind you.
Ooh. No? No behind me? Alright, that's fine. It almost doesn't feel like a horror game. Like, at this point, it feels like an adventure game. It's got spooky elements, but it doesn't feel scary. And I'm gonna choose to call that a good Act 2. Oh.
Have you ever tried to hold on to your humanity?
All right, well, hold on. We'll let this dialogue go, and I guess we'll cut her there.
Subject, an object, which they can bend to their will. When they told you,
I don't know how many acts there are, but
deserved punishment,
I'm not a monster.
could really
You're a monster. Something. I don't know. I'm tired. It's very late. It is
rot in the dark.
12:30 in the morning. Oh,
It's in there.
ah, big feet. I'm gonna get you, big feet. But we'll see when I have control. Got a orangey light in the corner. I got some big feet going on. The game has been saved. All right, we'll pause there for now. All right, this is Kholat. I mean, I don't know how many acts there are. I don't know how long the acts are. Maybe I can do 1 act per video or something to that effect. So, all right. Hope you're enjoying. You know, things are off to a pretty good little start here. If you enjoyed so far, you know, as always, there's a link to the game in the description. Check it out for yourself. It's not free like a lot of the games I play, but I think this one's going to be worth it. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, you know, comment, subscribe, etc. Check out some of the other stuff I've done. Hit me up on Twitter. I am going to try and Twitch stream more in the future, but I'm not sure exactly when. But, you know, hey, till next time, and that next time will be sooner than it has been. SGD, out.